Hello everybody, I am Mrs. Khan. Welcome to my channel Pink Blossoms Counselling. To introduce myself, well, I am a clinical psychologist by profession, and apart from that I'm a narc abuse coach. So you're going to get all the information related to narc abuse and toxic relationships and so on. So today's video is going to be about the 5 destructive things to expect in a long-term relationship with a narcissist. So if you have ever been in a long-term relationship with a narcissist, say 6 years, 10 years, or your parents have narcissistic features, then you might expect these things in the future. So number 1 is total isolation. The relentless emotional manipulation and constant erosion of your self-worth leave you feeling like a shell of your former self, unsure of who you are and what you truly desire. The psychological battering worsens because there are no phases of love bombing anymore. You're treated like a useless object whose presence or absence doesn't matter unless the narcissist needs you to cook, earn and clean for them. They don't wear any facade anymore, especially when around you. Children, if you happen to have any, are busy with their lives and you are left alone to deal with the harrowing loneliness of the dead relationship. So the number 1 thing that we need to expect is total isolation. They're going to, just ruin your social relationships, your networks with everybody, and do not give you any sort of attention whatsoever. The number 2 thing is epitome of infidelity. So cheating runs in the blood of a narcissist because they're liars and cannot live without it. They have to have multiple sources of supply to live off of as a parasite. This unquenchable thirst for fuel takes its most disordered form as the years pass in your relationship with them. A time comes when they do it openly and shamelessly without any barriers. They don't care how you feel about it and don't care about you leaving them. If asked why, they blame everything on you. Ultimately, you are left feeling utterly betrayed and emotionally devastated. So this is the number 2 thing that you're going to expect. Maybe first they're going to hide it, that they're cheating on you, etc. But later on they're going to do it fairly openly. The 3rd thing is the weight of the world on your shoulders. Shifting responsibilities onto others is the hallmark of escapist narcissists. They avoid responsibility by placing the burden on your shoulders. They exploit you financially, emotionally, or physically. Even this continues for years when you keep bearing the burden for decades without a break. A time comes when you find yourself dead, exhausted, and broken by the weight of their expectations and demands. Their unrelenting insistence on placing the blame for every issue, big or small, on your shoulder leaves you feeling perpetually inadequate and overwhelmed. So that's one of the features of narcissism, that they do not take any accountability or responsibility for anything whatsoever. The 4th thing is high price of love. A narcissist crosses all limits when financially abusing you. This takes various forms, such as taking out loans in your name or using your financial resources for their own gain. Having spent years in a relationship with a narcissist who financially abused you to the last penny, you find yourself struggling with feelings of betrayal, vulnerability, and devastation. The manipulative tactics employed to control and exploit your resources leave you feeling used and stripped of your financial independence. The countless instances of monetary coercion and deception leave you filled with anger and regret for having relinquished your hard-earned assets to someone who showed no empathy or consideration for your well-being and left you broke. The 5th thing is unrealistic expectations. A narcissist expects you to fulfill every demand, no matter how unreasonable or impossible. This includes constant 24/7 attention, sex, and admiration. You find yourself in a never-ending cycle of trying to meet the narcissist's needs, only to discover that your efforts are never enough. The years you spent in a relationship with the narcissist enduring the stress of their relentless demands leave you with a deep sense of emotional erosion and despair. the unrelenting pressure to conform to their impossible standards ruin you at the core of your being, leaving you feeling inadequate, worthless, and perpetually defeated. So if you have ever been in a long-term relationship or are deciding to be in a long-term relationship with a narcissist, all these things are going to destruct your soul, your body, your mind, and you're going to affect yourself in innumerable ways. So if you found this video useful and helpful, kindly let me know in the comment section. Do subscribe and press the bell icon for more such informative videos. Thanks for watching and take care.